What's up? It has been a minute.
It's been way too long, gang. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Welcome to the Mat Manifesto. I'm Jared.
And I'm Ben.
And we are back.
Finally.
A whole month. It has been a busy month of wrestling. From EPW to PWA to EPW doing Fat Brew to Wrestlemania. STW. There's so much. Busy times.
It's been a lot.
We've been doing a lot. Do you want to do the thing we need to?
A little bit of housekeeping, as usual, guys. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, rate us 5 stars, give us a follow.
Like Dave Meltzer every time.
You know the deal. You know the drill.
Yeah. Normal shit we do. But we have a big announcement.
That we do.
Because we've been keeping from you guys, because that's why I've been away for a month.
Totally.
Is we have welcomed a new member to the Mat Manifesto, because me and Ben realised that we can't do this by ourselves as much as we could.
We are expanding our horizons.
Yes.
We are adding a fresh face to the gang. Mat Manifesto Productions.
We're now calling ourselves.
Yeah.
And basically, she'll be coming in. She'll be doing interviews with wrestlers that we can't. We obviously will still be doing interviews with wrestlers, but she'll do ones that maybe we couldn't get to.
And frankly, she's much better at it than
probably a lot.
We are.
Probably a lot.
Because when we interview wrestlers, we like to just be very relaxed and try to keep things civil and chill.
Then it's 2 hours, and people are like, "Oh my god, it's such a long podcast."
Yeah, and then sometimes, wrestlers end up fighting each other on the pod, but that's okay.
Looking at you, Dylan Black. So instead of us abusing people,
instead of stalling and lollygagging,
because she's currently off the camera here and wanting us to hurry the fuck
waiting
up.
desperately to come on.
Please welcome the amazing
Everlyn Faye. Welcome. How are you feeling?
Fabulous.
Oh, as per usual. Don't you love it? Don't you love it?
Oh, I'm already regretting it. I'm already regretting this. So welcome to the pod. She's officially a member of the Mat Manifesto. So,
I am.
Also, tell all the fine people who watch us where to go find you if they want to follow you on your socials.
Already.
Yeah, if you don't. If you
don't already follow the one and only Everlyn Faye, I will be quite offended. But you can find me on Instagram at Real Everlyn Faye. Everlyn is spelled with an R, by the way, and it's not Tina.
Yeah.
It's
Ben.
Yeah. Me? Me?
Yeah, never.
Brother.
We never miswrite names. But it's also really cool to have you here. She'll be doing a bit more interviewee stuff than we will.
Yeah, we're very excited to have the one and only Everlyn Faye here along with us on this nice little ride of the Mat Manifesto.
Well, we're going to give Everlyn Faye in a second, but do you want to explain exactly what kind of things they'll be getting from you on our podcast?
Well,
or on our YouTube channel, obviously.
Obviously, I'm a little bit of an interviewer, so I'm hoping to get some fresh faces on the pod and just to get a little bit of an insight on them in the ring, them out of the ring, just everything and anything on what I can get from them for the pod and you guys. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
100%. And then sweet. I think also with Everlyn Faye, we'll have a mini series with her called
Almost Famous.
Woo!
I like puns on my name, obviously.
Hell yeah. So
it's gonna make me regret things.
So that'll be coming out soon enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully not a month from now, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah,
given our track record.
We've been slammed with work at the moment.
Yeah. Been a shit ton of wrestling, and then also making this happen.
Yeah. I mean, look. To be honest with y'all, this has been in the works in the group chat for like 4 weeks or something.
About
now.
a few weeks, I think.
Yeah, we've been planning to do this for a minute. Life just gets in the way.
There's been shows literally every week.
Yeah. Wrestling's been a lot, work's been a lot, life has been a lot.
Training.
But, what matters? Just like WrestleMania 41 when John Cena won the 17th World Championship, what matters is that we're here, baby.
Yeah, exactly. A month away, but hey, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Exactly.
Makes you love us more, or makes you want to hate us more. Who knows?
Either way, we're happy that you're here.
Yeah, very happy to have Everlyn Faye. So, round of applause. So we're gonna do a bit of just get to know yous, because we want to get to know you. For people who don't know who Everlyn Faye is, which
It's just absolutely disgusting behavior.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you should know.
Everyone should know who I am by now.
Yeah, she's
Obviously.
She's lets people know who she is. So we're gonna ask you the same thing me and Ben did on our first episode, if anyone remembers, is we did our top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. And if you remember that, respect. And because I don't.
Yeah, because mine's changed.
Yeah, bastard. And we may do it. May just do top 5 of all of us. Just see if
Might as well
change.
go all the way around. See what
So
happens.
we'll go top 5 for you, then your 5, then my 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Everlyn Faye, who's your top 5?
Okay. Well, not a lot of people know this about me, but I got into wrestling from watching the local scene in WA. So
It's just what we love to hear. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Which helps considering.
it
the
does.
podcast.
So I guess right on the top of my list because of that is James Hartness.
Oh, my goat. We'll talk about his amazing performance at Fat Brew later,
God.
but
Yep.
my goat. Next EPW champion, by the way.
Oh yeah, for
facts.
sure. I would love to see
Anyways,
that.
Hopefully I'm on the pod eventually.
hopefully that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah. Before you fuck off and leave me to England. Anywho, continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then another favourite, also from the local scene, is Chadwick.
Ooh, great pick.
That's a great pick. Underrated pick.
Absolutely,
Underrated
for sure,
pick.
underrated.
Chadwick's just a good worker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, he's
Great wrestler.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And then I guess more mainstream, my other 3 picks are Rhea Ripley, of course, Chelsea Green,
Nice.
Valid.
and Tiffany Stratton.
Very valid picks.
Yeah, they're great picks.
Very valid picks.
Yeah, that's very great picks. They are some really good picks. I love them all. They're great picks.
Yeah, there's nothing really to pick apart there.
No.
Like pretty standard.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
pretty
good.
safe picks.
Yeah,
Safe
to be
picks
fair.
from me.
Yeah.
Safe picks.
Good.
But they're valid picks.
They are.
You
They're
know?
like,
It's like she knew who she was working with. It's all the people we like too.
It's all people that
Honestly,
want
the only one way you could have got us more loving you more is if you somehow had Dakota Kai in there.
Yeah.
Because we really
we
do
love
a
Dakota Kai on this pod.
And we do. And
oh
then-
no, Travis Scott's my favourite wrestler.
Yeah. All right. Get out.
That's it. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'll walk out.
Thanks for listening,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, guys. We're no longer doing this. Everlyn Faye screwed it up.
Yeah. We're gonna reshoot this.
Yeah, you need to leave.
Anyways.
Get in, get back.
Shall we do yours?
Yeah, sure. Obviously, my number 5, as always, and will be, is the icon Sting. I'm watching him since TNA, and he has been always my favorite wrestler. One of my favorite wrestlers, obviously. Number 4 is the amazing Jeff Hardy. Yes, controversial with certain things he's done outside of wrestling, but I think about him in wrestling.
Yeah.
And even then, sometimes. My number 3 is the only Olympic gold medalist in professional wrestling is Kurt Angle. Because he's freaking amazing, and any match you watch him, he could wrestle a broom and still put up 5-star matches, even in Dave Meltzer's little brain. Number 2 is, I love number 2, but I've got to give it to him. It's got to be Randy Orton. It's got to be always on there. He's got to be number 2, and you're going to hate that because I know you have put him higher now. But my number 1 is always and forever, and because of this one there, I got to see him live, technically, through a camera. Is the Rated R Superstar Edge or Coke, which
Yeah,
we do not talk about.
We don't.
FaceTimed the group chat during AEW Grand Slam,
Which she went to.
which I went to. I attended because I knew Jared here loved Edge so much that I
Love
FaceTimed the group chat so
And I got
you
to
could
watch
watch
his
it
match.
live.
Let's go. And
He
it was-
probably just saw little specks moving around,
but
it was
still
the
good specks.
thought.
So it's
The
the
thought
it's the
that
sentiment. It's
Yeah.
the
The
sentiment. that
sentiment
counts.
of that speck there is Edge.
and that is one of the reasons why I allowed this to happen on the podcast.
Damn straight.
And now yours.
Now mine. All right.
God, it's gonna be a bit.
Number 5 is Rob Van Dam. You know,
I don't think he was in your one before, was he?
he wasn't.
No.
He's shot up because he was always in my top 10.
Won 6-time tag titles in 2K.
Yeah, me and, in my universe mode on 2K24, me and Rob Van Dam have won the tag team titles 6 times.
6 times.
I love that, man.
That
Hey,
means
we
you've
make a
lost
great
it
tag
5
team.
times.
We make a great
You
tag
guys
team.
lost it.
Hey, hey, no, to be fair, FTR are a great tag team.
Not wrong.
They're a great, and so are DIY. You
Yeah.
know, we just couldn't get the better of them sometimes. It's okay. Anyways, my number 4 is actually also Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
I'm a big Jeff Hardy fan. I think
Kids agree.
I very much agree with what Jeff said recently, that if he stayed on straight and narrow and didn't
Go down the
abuse drugs and alcohol or whatever, then he would have been bigger than John Cena. And I completely agree. I think it was spitting facts.
Yeah.
But number 3 is I'm sorry, buddy, but he's fallen a little bit.
Wow, that low? Fuck.
Yeah, Edge is
That is so disrespectful. I want to know who your top 2 are.
I know.
No,
I'm
that is
so
rude.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, but genuinely,
I'll walk out of this show again.
You know what did it?
Because he called himself
Number 2 is CM Punk. I watched the CM Punk documentary, and then I binged like 80 CM Punk matches just in a row, and I was like, why did I forgot that I loved CM Punk so much, and so I was like, he's one of my favorites again. I think he was in my top 5 last
Yeah,
time.
he was. He was 3.
He was, yeah. But it's like still like, yeah, valid. But my number 1 is genuinely, I think, just unbelievable wrestler. I still think that he's underrated. Randy Orton is still fucking underrated, because like I remember so specifically Elimination Chamber last year when they came here, and
Good time.
like a couple of my mates, like, they didn't really know much about wrestling, but one of my mates, he actually is someone interesting. He knows a little bit about like what's going on. And so when he saw Randy Orton get taken out on a stretcher at Elimination Chamber, the way me and him turned to each other and were like, no way, Randy's out. Nah, Randy's injured. That man is so unbelievably good at his job that like he made us think that he was going to be out for another 6 months.
Yeah.
And I was heartbroken. So yeah, Randy Orton's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Take whoever you think otherwise and shove it up your ass.
Okay. Thought I was going to heal him.
He is. He's the best.
As
He's
much-
the best.
So that is obviously our
RKO is the best finisher of all time. You can argue with a brick wall.
I'm using that so much in my future. I'm going with a brick wall. That's our top 5s. Obviously, let us know what you think.
That's how they've changed for me and Jared. That's how they've been.
I loved how our top 3 were the same when we first started this, and then
And now they're
so different to what I was gonna walk off.
Reordered.
So much changed, and obviously, I think one person dropped down to my top 5. One person.
Fair.
I think Punk dropped out.
I think Triple H was in mine last time.
So I think
which
Punk,
is like, he is like just outside, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Is like, I love so many wrestlers, and I love them all so. I'm so like emotionally connected to these wrestlers that like my top 20 is so like close to each other that like it could change in an instant.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's gonna
it's
be.
low-key bad.
And eventually, we'll talk more about these things. And not have me wanting to walk off the podcast because you put Edge at 3. But I will fight through because I'll get my revenge eventually. But we got a few things to talk about. Obviously, the first thing we want to talk about is...
It's been a massive month.
Yes, it has been a very hectic, massive month of just wrestling. Every week, it's been a wrestling show.
Yeah.
Literally has.
It's been crazy.
Obviously, we started with the EPW show.
Some weeks we've had 4.
Yeah.
Or 3, rather.
Oh, we've had a lot of wrestling.
Wait, which week was 4?
Last week.
Was it?
Technically.
Technically,
yeah.
yeah.
If you're counting shows that we're not involved in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the Fat Brew shows,
Yeah.
2 nights, and then
And WrestleMania was the same
WrestleMania.
days.
Yeah, so obviously we start with EPW, Collision Course.
Because
was-
it's fresh in our
was
minds.
good.
Collision Course was amazing, by the way.
great
Huge
match
shout outs
with-
to everyone.
With
that
Rogan
wrestled
and
that
George,
night.
that was a good match.
Match of the night,
Yeah.
by the way. That was awesome. That was,
Yeah.
just that them like going into their like storage unit or whatever it was, and then like you just hear like a bunch of like commotion, and then you, like George comes out wheeling Rogan Kargas on
them going through
a
the
bloody
stage.
wheelchair. They went through the stage. Oh
Yeah, I was
What a
right in
match.
front for that one.
so I was feeling for that one.
Yeah.
I only had heard of it and saw clips online because I was at the back.
She was filming. She was interviewing all
I
the
was interviewing all the wrestlers as usual, my job.
and that's why we got her here.
Yep.
I've
I've only heard specs, but from what I know, it was great.
It was awesome.
It's a great show. And then obviously the week after was ST Dub. That was
another awesome show.
Yes. See, Step Up was good. I think it could have been better.
You can see the gears turning.
Yeah.
You can see the Black Swan Rebellion coming in.
Yep.
Causing a bit of mayhem, causing a bit of trouble for the Office, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Screw the Office.
100%.
Adam,
Fuck you,
not a
Luther.
fan of The Office, obviously.
Well,
Come back and fight,
well, yeah, you get taken by.
I get taken.
Will.
They like to drag me back out and throw me back into
surprised they
stuff.
allowed this.
Yeah.
Surprised
Well, we
Luther.
didn't exactly tell them.
No, but I'm expecting a call though.
Yeah.
Definitely expecting a Luther
I didn't
call.
really
but-
let Luther know that I am here.
Well,
I'm
So-
sure.
Hello.
I'm
Now
sure
you do.
He'll be pleased.
he's gonna be
to see
so
this.
happy.
He's gonna be so happy. Obviously, I'm sharing all the dirty secrets.
Yeah.
I'm not, don't worry. It's okay, Luther, please don't call me out.
Yeah. It's fine.
Maybe he'll call us out again on a post and call. What did he call us last time? Jerk offs.
Yeah, jerk offs. Maybe he'll call me out and threaten to hit me again, like he did last time. And I say, bring it, bitch. Anywho's, obviously that was cool. I refereed STW. That was cool. That was fun. I got to get nutshotted by Axel Strife.
That was
what
a
a
banger
Our
that
Lord
was
and
an
Savior.
amazing match.
I love that match. I think that was my match of the night.
It was
honestly.
definitely up there.
I don't hold anything against him because he's our Lord and Savior.
Absolutely.
Helps us out so much with this podcast. That was a cool match. I had so much fun with that. I got to obviously do Cass Jordan and Dustin Connors.
Another amazing match.
Yeah, another match.
Honestly, they were all bangers.
They were all.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I wish I could go back to that night.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back for like these last like 3-4 weeks and just experience it again from like I don't know. Was Collision Course like 4 weeks ago?
5 weeks.
5 weeks ago? Okay, last 5 weeks.
It's been long.
It's been a long stretch of a lot of wrestling,
Been
and
a
it's
lot.
all been really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like that the standard just keeps going up and up for these shows, and they keep topping it.
Yeah, obviously we had Barrett Brown from New Japan Strong, and he faced the old Stomper, Julian Ward. Great match.
Another amazing match.
Go on Southern Territory Wrestling on YouTube and you can watch that match.
So a spectacular opener.
Great match. Kargas had his match against Gorgeous Gary.
Yeah, which was awesome.
They fire fit.
Always
Always.
nice to see
And then Don Trader.
Kargas wrestle.
Yeah.
I will say, I do think that Rogan Kargas is Mr. Consistent in the Perth scene. I genuinely think that he just puts on the most consistently good matches.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
Like every match of his is a banger, I think.
Yeah. And then obviously last week we had we were at the Fat Brew. If you guys came down,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming down.
If you didn't, that's a shame. Disrespectful, as some would say. It was great. I had
You
so much
genuinely missed out because
Yeah.
I actually don't know if we had cameras rolling.
fun. We had cameras on Saturday.
I think on Sunday.
We were just kind of vibing.
Yeah.
So if you came down
Sunday was such a good vibe.
Yeah.
Saturday was peak.
Yeah. If you came down on Sunday, fun times. Was
Yeah.
hot as shit though in that ring because
It
I was roughing that.
It was hot.
matches,
Even
and it
even
was
the
hot.
pack down after there was a bit,
Yeah.
bit hot to the touch.
Yeah.
But
Obviously,
regardless, Fat
obviously
Brew
Everlyn Faye
awesome.
was there on Saturday.
I was there,
Left us on
yeah. I
Sunday,
was watching from behind the bar with the Fat Brew crew to watch some of the matches, and then I had to get to work afterwards. But it was honestly what I had caught a glimpse of was amazing. I enjoyed every bit of it.
And then obviously they had a 2 battle royals technically. They had a rumble on Saturday.
My goat going back to back. James Hartness, baby.
Damn right.
Next EPW champion.
Facts.
And unfortunately, I'm not even going to be here to see it.
Ooh.
That's disappointing. He's gonna be so.
Do you want me to FaceTime you?
Genuinely, can you? I'll either be because it'll be live stream probably, anyways.
No, we don't live stream.
Do we not do the main shows? It's just the school shows that we live stream.
I think we did live stream.
Yeah, we do.
Sometimes we have live stream the ESPW show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Either way, I'm watching that.
There you go.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
He'll find it. We'll
He'll
find
find
a
a
way. But in the rumble on the Saturday, great night, great fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah, and I just want to say that Red Justice.
Oh,
Good.
oh, that Red Justice.
Yeah.
What an absolute hero.
Yeah,
Shame that he got taken out so early. I was really hoping that he was gonna get some time to shine.
Yeah.
Oh, Del Cano
Really?
got to him though.
Yeah.
Only
Hey,
one
mask versus mask?
Yeah. Only one masked wrestler allowed. That Rumble, there was only one masked wrestler.
Is
that
yeah,
was-
the ring's only big enough for one of his.
Yeah,
was
and
Del Cano.
Del Cano's a gigantic ego, so
It's
already pushing
yeah.
that ring.
Yeah, unfortunate to Red Justice, but
Yeah.
game's a game, buddy.
Yeah. Sucks to suck, buddy. But then obviously the Battle Royal again was on Sunday. That was the last show. Obviously Hardness won.
Again.
2
Again.
Time.
Back to back, baby.
I said back to back.
Um,
My goat. He don't miss. And he had an amazing hardcore match against CJL on the first night. On the
Oh
Saturday.
yeah, and then immediately got into the ring with 29 other wrestlers.
Yeah.
And
Showed
took
how
home the
damn
ring- the
fucking
win.
good he is. Yeah.
Damn straight.
But then obviously, so that Fat Brew. I honestly think it was a really fun night. For people who didn't go down, definitely try to again. With
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Probably do.
I mean,
I've heard.
It's a
heard
free
Marty-
show as
yeah.
long as you're.
I'm doing it again.
I don't know.
over
I guess,
18.
Yeah, as long as you're, I guess, drinking.
No,
From the
it was
bar.
an all ages show.
Yeah, I'm saying it was free.
Yeah. No, she said unless you're over 18.
Oh, was it?
It was all ages. I don't know if the
Was it?
Saturday was though.
No,
It was
Saturday
definitely
was.
all ages.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Lance had his kid with him. Don't mind this. Yeah, because
It was free.
Was I
Yeah,
the only
I
one
guess.
that got ID'd then?
yeah, probably.
Well,
Oh.
I mean,
I didn't drink, so
look at you.
yeah, like a child. So it was fun. I definitely recommend if there ever is like EPW doing a free show or even Lucha Fantastica, even though that is actually not a free show, but it's still fun. It's those shows that I would say that you take your friends who aren't
Yeah.
big wrestling fans
Yeah, that's what I
and
do.
be like, hey, come to this. Yes, I know it's wrestling and you're not a fan of it, but instead of them just sitting around watching, having to sit and watch wrestling that maybe they don't want, they can get drunk.
Yeah.
They can enjoy it being drunk, and then they can have fun.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just told my mates, hey, there's gonna be at a pub. There's gonna be piss.
Yeah,
You boys can watch the wrestling.
exactly.
And those sort of like free shows and events as well. They also have those spots for like those little humorous sort of add-ins and stuff as well, which really gets
Yeah.
those new people into it. Like I
Exactly.
feel like the humor added on,
Oh,
I
Like,
know for
yeah,
a
draws
fact,
them in.
I know for a fact we made some new fans on the Sunday, just
Yeah.
Oh,
purely
yeah.
because the vibes were so high.
definitely.
Even though the crowd wasn't as big as the Saturday, but I mean it was gonna be hard because that Saturday crowd was freaking
Yeah.
packed.
But also Sunday was Easter Sunday.
It was also Easter exactly.
and
also-
WrestleMania,
Yeah.
so
yeah,
And
so-
also
competing with a lot.
fucking hot.
yeah. So,
And it was
yeah,
really
yeah,
hot.
It was really hot as well.
So-
So yeah, again, like thank you to very much everyone that came down on the Sunday.
Yeah,
Spending
definitely.
your Sunday with EPW.
Yeah, spending your Easter Sunday.
Easter
with EPW.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. Get to watch. Got to. If you came down really early and you watched WrestleMania there too, you got to see Hayden being Hayden, and
Yeah.
it was so good. It made my WrestleMania appearance, made my WrestleMania experience better. With him just running around.
For sure. I feel like wrestling in general is just always better to watch when you have people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Just to like go off that vibe. Even hell, like that Fat Brew. I'm sorry, that Fat Brew vibe was so good. I
Yeah.
really hope that there's another show because even on the Saturday when it was the middle of the battle royal and the lights went out and it was dark as shit and like you could barely see, the vibes were still so high and the crowd was still like so involved and still so into it
Yeah.
and like, oh man,
Yeah.
those vibes just
I
so
just want
good.
to shout out Fat Brew because they were great.
Yeah,
They were awesome. This is also we're not getting paid for any of
yeah.
this.
No, this is just
They
completely,
didn't
like,
ask us to do this.
This
We
is
didn't
just
get
our
asked by
own.
EPW to
This
do
is
it.
our own thoughts.
We are just our own thoughts.
It
and
was just genuinely that good of a time.
Also, Fat Brew in general is a good place. Like it looks.
Awesome venue.
Awesome venue. If you get a chance, go there. Even if wrestling's not on, go there. It's a good show. It's good time. But yeah, go to wrestling, guys, because wrestling is fun. But there is a match. There is a show that I watched that I don't know if you two. Well, you're part.
I'm like
yeah.
three
Through it.
quarters of the way through it. I'm up
And
to the main event.
technically, one of the matches I'm going to talk about, I've sent to that one, and she's got to watch it. And that is
I'm watching it tonight.
exactly.
As am I.
Yeah, which is the amazing and certain old Kelly Cole will understand this. Old Chevs and Troy, last person standing, awesome main event, awesome show. Obviously with Ricky South and Backman, the they faced the Backside girls for the PWA tag team titles. Backside won. But
as
boy,
usual.
does Ricky South have an amazing entrance theme.
Oh yeah.
I Will Survive is honestly peak. It was a great show. But the Chevs and Troy match.
I'm very excited for this match
Was-
because you've been hyping it up.
I have. I've been. You don't know how much I've talked about this match.
I've been in like 3 different group chats.
You're
You're
just spamming it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, man. I'm very keen.
I will say this: that if you want to watch what I think women's wrestling can be in Australia, not Perth, not just Adelaide, not just Sydney or Melbourne, whatever. Go watch Chevs and Troy, because they've not just like this is not just like they're big. They got really good. And it was 2 years, and then they became really good, and then no, this is 10 plus years in the making of these two women. Started training together. Both went to England. One went back to Australia. Jessica Troy came back to Australia. Chev stayed in England for a bit, then came back and went, okay, now I want things. I want to be the best. They did that. Chev's now obviously the new PWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Hell yeah.
Spoiler alert. It's been posted. Great match. It was so good. I'm obviously not going to talk too much about it because those two are going to watch it, so I don't want to spoil what happened. It was just really goddamn good. If you get a chance, go watch it. It's on PWA's YouTube channel because they post everything at their YouTube channel.
Which is great.
Which is-
We
yeah.
love that.
Free wrestling is
Yeah.
always fun.
Free wrestling is the best kind of wrestling.
Oh,
Honestly,
it gets
yes.
me involved. If PWAs were like, hey, you need to stop paying for this, I'm like, you've got me now, and I will. But if it was when I first started, I would have told you to go something yourself. Because I'm not paying for shit all. So go watch that. Chapter Troy, it was really good. The way their storytelling and just how much history they have was like, wow, okay, this is... Like, literally, I was messaging old Kelly Cole, and I was like, bro, we were just messaging each other, just going, okay, main event starts. Okay. Oh, what an entrance. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Should just hopped on FaceTime, brother.
Oh, he should have. Oh, didn't think of that. It was just like, we're watching it, and then he was like, oh, okay, let's go. And then the ending was good. It annoyed me, but hey, what can you do? So that was Chev's and Joy. You guys need to go watch it.
I freaking absolutely will.
I'll call you.
I'll text you tonight after I watched it.
Definitely, you both should.
You'll probably just get it. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Just message the group chat and just feel like that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool, good. You watched it, and
I'm expecting big things.
yeah. Then I sent you guys also Delta vs Jessica Troy from like 2024.
I gotta watch that
Good
as
match
well.
too. It was right before she left off to go become Zaria.
I mean, she's killing it.
Yeah, she's smashing it. But so that was obviously that, and then we have some EPW stuff happening behind closed doors.
I think, is there a show next week? Is there a school show next week? Am I
Yeah,
right?
next week.
Yes.
Except I don't want to date this.
3rd of May.
3rd of
There
May.
you go.
We've dated it.
Boy, we've got to now put that out for this.
We've dated it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pressure on
that's
the old
fine.
editor. Doing the whole thing of not dating things anymore. But hey, yes, 3rd of May. If this comes up before then, buy tickets, go watch. But if not, well, whoops.
That's next week. It should be. I'm not
It
working
is
much next week.
Next Saturday.
I'm not working much this week, so I should be able to.
Fabulous. Or should
So-
I say fabulous?
That's gonna get. That's gonna get fucking annoying.
Yeah, we agree.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Let's just all agree. We agree.
I'm
to
kidding.
this.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not. So obviously let's play a little game because I don't think there's anything else we need to cover because WrestleMania. I feel like everyone's talked about it.
Yeah, like
So-
if you're watching this, you've most likely seen WrestleMania.
And you have your thoughts and opinions and honestly, everyone has their thoughts.
I
and
mean,
opinions.
should we just all say like one note that we took away from,
Yeah.
from
What's
WrestleMania?
okay? One, you both.
I'll go first. I'll happily go
Hang
first.
on. Settle
Settle
your kettle.
get it out. Stop. Because we want this to come out before the 3rd of May, so we can
You
help
dated
promote,
it.
we
You
can
fucker.
somewhat help promote the show.
Yeah.
And I'm not dealing with no ASMR bullshit in my editing
Okay.
phase.
So the rules of this is gonna be that it's gonna be simple. You get to say one good thing and one bad thing about WrestleMania. What
Alright.
you liked about it, what you didn't like, and that is all. Then you gotta move on.
All
Because
right.
we seem to rant a lot on this
We do.
podcast, and we're trying to really slow it down.
Yeah, we're trying to make sure that
To
episodes.
make his job harder.
Yeah. All right. I guess one good thing
Yeah.
that I can take away from Mania is that night one main event was just I
Cinema.
don't like overusing this word in wrestling because it does get overused a lot, but that was genuinely cinema. Plus, you take what happened on Raw the night after on top. Just, I love you, Paul Heyman. I love you, Seth Rollins. I love you, Braun Breaker. And I can't wait to see if anyone else gets added into that stable because
it's gonna be good.
that seems beautiful. One bad thing to take away, however, Travis Scott, stay the hell away from wrestling. Don't enter another, just don't do anything. Just leave. I never want to hear Fiend again. I never want to see your ugly mug again. I never want to see you smoking a joint with that stupid, why do you have a hardcore title? You ain't a champion, buddy. Leave. Just go away. Go away. Please go away. I'm so mad.
I love that in that time, your accent changed. As soon as you start going, you haven't got a hardcore title, buddy. And I was like, where'd the fucking accent come, bruv?
I'm just mad.
I know about
like, I get it.
You went back to the motherland?
Yeah. It's like me with going American last DW
John
show.
Cena said he was going to ruin wrestling. Cool. You can ruin wrestling without having fucking Travis Scott there. Like, just piss off.
Some would say you ruin wrestling because of Travis Scott.
Yeah.
But then in hindsight...
like, you can ruin wrestling without actually ruin wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But in hindsight, I have friends who I work with who aren't like big wrestling fans, so they like watch some parts. Literally, all they were talking about was Travis Scott.
so do I.
So
And,
it's like they got
I
somebody got what
get
they
it.
wanted.
I get it.
We were
I
right.
really do. Like, because I obviously have friends that aren't, but they loved it. They love that Travis Scott was there because they love Travis Scott. They love his music. They think he's hilarious. Da, 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 da. But like to just have Travis Scott come out,
Felt like a wet balloon.
I was expecting someone else.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, maybe someone that has less hair.
yeah.
Maybe a bit taller.
You
Maybe
know,
a bit more jacked.
maybe
Maybe some tribal tattoos.
Yeah, maybe some tribal
Yeah,
tattoos.
maybe.
Maybe a
wears
guy
some
who
really
has-
nice, expensive
Some
clothing.
would say he's quite electrifying.
Yeah, like.
That's an eyebrow thing. Does that, maybe that.
Anyways,
maybe him.
that's my. What's that saying? Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, that's your pros and cons.
Yeah, that's my.
Your 2 cents.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
2 cents out there.
Boy, it was more than 2 cents.
Sorry,
$5.
I had that
Please.
really pent up for a
Ah,
while
I can
because
tell.
none of my friends would like let me vent about it because they're just like, "What are you talking about? Travis Scott, it's freaking awesome!" Like,
I
no,
guess
fuck you,
that's-
it's not awesome. It's.
I guess
I'll
that's
stop.
also a way of like bringing in new fans again, but
100%.
like on a
New
more
occasions.
mainstream sort of approach.
WWE, that's why
Because
they're
it's
globally
Travis
traded.
Scott. It's someone who's popular. It's gonna get those
gonna get
that
those
crowd into it.
Yeah,
I guess
Which, like, yeah, again, I do.
Obviously.
I do get.
some didn't
but,
take
like,
it.
Yeah.
You're gonna give us a little bit extra, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't The Rock.
It had to be the Rock.
It had to be The Rock.
Rock.
It had to be The Rock. But even if it was just someone else,
Yeah.
I don't know, Roman. I don't know. Someone.
Yeah.
Randy, even though he wrestled earlier that night, I don't care. I was genuinely expecting as well, like another celebrity to come out
Yeah.
and like beat up Travis Scott,
That would've
and then
been
have The
great.
Rock come out. Because that would have made sense.
Yeah.
Anything other than just having Travis Scott come out would have made fucking
Okay.
sense. Sorry.
Okay.
Cease and desist that.
That's done now.
Your turn.
Everlyn Faye, please save us from this ranting.
Well, I think I really like Tiffany's entrance. I
so
love the
good.
Barbie
Yes.
boxes. I'm a lover of pink.
Can you tell it's sponsored by Matilda?
Oh, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Like you
But,
definitely
hey, that-
could tell. Like you
it
didn't.
was
They didn't
so
even
fire,
look.
though.
They didn't even have to say that Mattel sponsored it. You could just tell.
Yeah.
Like it was perfect.
Oh, and it was very
Like-
Tiffany Stratton.
It was
I loved
amazing.
it so much. And obviously a con.
Don't do it.
Travis Scott.
Yeah! I'll allow it, Travis Scott.
No, okay.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
It was just because it looked really goofy when
I know,
when his
right?
theme played, like Fiend, and he just and there was just this like moment of like almost silence, I guess, but not really. I guess like everything kind of stopped what was happening in the ring to wait for Travis to come like
Yeah.
walk
I know,
down the
a
aisle
long
almost.
walk.
It was a long walk,
It
and
was
it's
like Undertaker length.
and it was like, you know, it's not even like he was walking fast. It was very, very slow almost. And I was like losing my mind slightly. I was like,
a bit of passion he was
"Okay."
running with it all.
Yeah, the one thing I will actually give to Travis Scott though, is that when he threw the line at Cody and Cody caught it, the one thing that Travis Scott did, he goes, "Oh come on, man!" like he did the whole like, "Oh, I've been caught." Like that was funny.
Yeah,
But
well,
other than
props to
that-
him though.
Other than that, fuck you.
And hey, you also give props to him. He also took a very good crossroad.
He did. He
Like,
did.
honestly, props
Like
to him
him.
for learning and
What a legend
getting in
did it
there.
more.
And not, nearly taking Cody out of Mania this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busting his eardrum.
Anyways, your turn, Jared.
Yeah, goddamn. I think my number one, the thing I loved the most is obviously the women's triple threat.
Oh, yes.
yes.
Oh my god.
Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and obviously this man's lovable, loved.
Io Sky wasn't in my top 5.
No, she wasn't.
I'm sorry, Rob Van Dam. I love you so much, but Io Sky has to be in there.
I thought, yeah.
I love Io Sky.
Yeah.
To a point that my friends were getting mad at me for cheering for Io over Rhea.
It was a greght match. As I was saying, like it was a great match because like the way it worked. The entrances were amazing. Bianca's one was great because she had her.
Sorry for interrupting you again. Can we talk about that finish and how it was exactly the same as when she won the NXT title? Cinema! I love it. Io Sky.
Honestly, everyone's been saying it. Best match of the night. Best match of the weekend.
Yeah, I'd
And
give it that.
honestly, yeah, I think to me it's that one, that triple threat, and then the men's triple threat. They're one and two. And
for sure.
my hate part is it was going to be yours. But since you both seem to take it,
3 for 3.
and I don't want to seem like we're just harping on Travis Scott a lot, even though I'm fine with it. My thing is more the way they did Cody. So the way Cody went to use it, and it's like, okay, cool. John Cena whoops your ass
That's a
for a
great
good
one.
30 minutes at Chamber, and you're going, oh, I can't really hit you with it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, he's beating the fuck out of you, and you're going, oh, I don't actually want to, hit you. It's like, do it. He's beating you up.
And even if he was, even if he didn't, they definitely could have done a much better way of telling that.
Oh, 100%. And I
And
think,
like showing that like confliction in his mind or whatever.
yeah,
But
because
like,
I think it also works with like John Cena said it, and I think fans are losing it, and then they're getting angry, but they're forgetting the one thing John's been saying the whole time going into that match was he is now here to ruin wrestling for everybody. He wants the fans to hate wrestling, and he wants that to he wants to be the reason. Everyone's like, oh, that match sucked. Good, John wasn't doing a 5-star match.
No.
John didn't care. John won his 17th title. He doesn't give a flying F about what. He doesn't give a flying fucker about yous. Honestly, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about yous. He doesn't care about anyone but him. And he's now his 17th time. He beat Ric Flair's record.
rightfully deserved. To
So
be
like,
fair. I'm
why would he
happy-
care?
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, I didn't like the match, great. You know what he gets? $1 billion, and he gets to sit at home now, be the WWE champion. Bro, I'd flip you all off in a heartbeat if I was getting $1 billion and I was the WWE champion.
Fair enough.
You can all be like, oh my god, that match was a 1-star. I'm like, yeah, great. You know what else is 1-star? Me with a title. Beautiful. I don't have to do shit. I'm gonna sit at home. Screw you.
We're
Brock
about to
Lesnar,
never
ass
see
champion.
Jared ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. About to get.
Do not put a belt on this man.
Hey, if it's WWE belt, you're not gonna see me again.
No, what I will also say that I don't think the crowd helped like at all. They
Yeah.
were so like fair enough.
They turned on Cody so.
That like the way that they turned on Cody, and like this is a problem. I have this exact same problem with how fans treat Jey Uso actually. 1 year ago, exactly to the day, 1 year ago, what the fuck were we doing with Cody? We were fucking cheering him, having him on our fucking shoulders, like as a crowd, metaphorically. Like we adored Cody.
100%.
And now Las Vegas is just bloody pissing all over him.
Yeah, well, Vegas isn't really known for having great WrestleManias. WrestleMania 9.
Oh shit, was that Las Vegas?
Yeah, it's in Vegas. It says it.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go back to Vegas.
Anyone that's like, oh, that was a good match. That was a good show. Actually, there's a lot of words. 2 words. Giant Gonzalez beating the fuck out of the Undertaker rudely, and also Hulk Hogan wins the WWE title, and Bret Hart lets it happen.
Damn, like.
Yokozuna cheats. Brett gets fucking salt in his eye, and
Can I say?
then Hogan comes out and goes, "I'm gonna take this button." Brett's gone, "You're
I
okay."
am so happy those times are over.
Oh, thank God.
I'm so happy I wasn't alive
Yeah.
for those times.
That doesn't work for me, brother. And I'm not
Yeah,
happy
like
about it.
I don't think I would have been a wrestling fan in those times. To
Yeah,
be
let's
honest.
not go back to Vegas. Well, let's go to Vegas, but let's not go to Vegas for WrestleMania because it seems like it's just a shit show.
When I watched night one, I was just praying and hoping that, because that is usually the case, is night one isn't as good as the night two
Yeah.
crowds. But they were both just mid.
Yeah.
They were both just
Just didn't care.
mid crowds. Like it was really poor. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year. Do we have any inkling of when
New
Mania's?
Orleans.
New Orleans?
They're going to be in New Orleans next year.
They're usually a good crowd.
New Orleans is going to be a fun time.
Yeah,
They're
usually
a
good
bunch
crowd.
of, going to be a bunch of drunk
I really
fuckers.
want a Mania in Europe.
Yeah.
That would go
They
crazy.
need it in Europe. England would be cool.
Give
O2.
them like a full,
Wembley?
Yeah,
Wembley. How many?
or in like the O2 or something.
I was gonna say-
Wembley's bigger.
Yeah, Wembley's
but
what,
it's more
60?
open, I think.
Yeah, Wembley's 60.
Wembley's 62.
Yeah.
I think.
And and also with that, you got to really depend on the weather. England's quite rainy,
Yeah.
and we don't want to be going through that, Tampa Bay thing again, where they have fucking rain jackets with Samoa Joe. We don't want that happening again.
No, we do not.
But for last thoughts and not prayers. I don't know why I'm saying thoughts.
Thoughts and feelings?
Towards it, what do you guys think? How would you rate this year's WrestleMania? Everyone?
It was my first WrestleMania, I won't lie.
Really?
Was it your first?
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, we should have done so much more.
So how was that like? for you?
Yeah, whoa, no, sorry,
What?
we're not doing the ratings now.
Yeah, no, fuck
we-
that off. How was
we'll
that
come
like
back to that.
for you?
That's your first.
Because
not
I
even last year.
I don't even remember what my
No,
first Mania
'cause-
was.
Oh, it's WrestleMania 26.
Well, because obviously I got into wrestling through the local scene, and I was very solely
Her
focused on
WrestleMania's
watching.
Reawakening.
My WrestleMania is Reawakening.
Yeah.
Straight.
That's
Damn
what we need to
straight
hear.
it is.
I've watched more EPW Reawakenings than I have WrestleManias. So,
I watched more
obviously.
WrestleManias than I
I've
watched
watched more
Reawakenings.
WrestleManias as well.
oh
Sorry.
my god.
I really should watch one really.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Anyway,
so
continue.
good.
They are. The last one was amazing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Facts.
My first one was 3 years ago, I think.
Shit.
Live, yeah, it was great.
Was that Reawakening 21? 3 years ago?
Was
Fuck.
that what it was?
What's Reawakening now? What are we on now?
It's a great question.
I know 20.
I do not have the answer
I know
to.
2020 was. Oh no, 25. We're at 25 now because I know Reawakening 20 was 2020
Right.
because I went to that.
Oh, that's pretty easy. Then.
So it would have been Reawakening 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really good one for me because it was like my first EPW show, I think.
Like your first EPW show.
That was my first
That's
EPW
awesome.
show, Reawakening
What a
22.
way to start it.
That's a way to start.
And it just hooked me in even more. So it was great.
I'll look up that card.
Oh, I remember like Target coming out on his throat.
Oh, that's a target thrown
Oh.
one. Yes, yes.
it was
Oh,
so good.
I was there for that. That
It
was
was,
so good. Target with his
oh,
throne
what
with
else? That
friggin'
was-
Duck Sparrows coming out.
gotta go-
It
gotta
was
go
just
back and see it.
everything.
And Elijah Henry running
Um,
around with his long hair,
And Layla Divine,
going through a table.
well, was Miss Divine at the time, had
Yeah,
gone
but
through
we
a
don't-
table.
We don't talk about those times.
Don't talk about those times.
She prefer us not to.
Oh, what else? Who was else on the card that I can remember? There was the
Wasn't it,
8-person tag, like the teams.
Yeah. Oh, was that Stella and Hawk? Yeah. Nix and Aaron Hawk was in that? Were they?
Hawk, Stella,
Yeah.
Cannon Connors at the time.
Gotta get-
It's completely blank who the fourth was. Oh, the Great George
Damn.
What a great man he is.
versus. Oh my gosh, I got this.
Gotta
this.
test the knowledge.
Twitch,
Oh.
King Shahil,
Oh.
Rogan Kargas,
Oh, that's a choice. That's an interesting.
Oh.
Would have been great.
and I'm pretty sure it was Chadwick.
Yeah, Chadwick.
Chadwick.
Because that was probably set.
That was a match that it was one of my first matches.
That sounds like a really fun match.
It was honestly.
It was
awesome.
not bad. It was literally right before the main event.
I'm gonna have to go and watch it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to watch it.
And that was,
Oh, and then the schoolyard brawl.
yes, Mr. Thompson and Mikey Broderick. When
It's
Mikey
just
went to
a
throw a ball
match
at him
that
and missed
lives-
completely.
It like lives
hilarious.
rent free in my head.
Oh,
like,
so good.
The love I have for
That was-
like EPW and this show in particular.
It was what's it called? It was when it was Don and Taylor, wasn't it? For the title? No. I think it was Don Taylor.
I think that was the one after.
Yeah, one of them. Before he, did something. Anywho's.
Sorry, back to WrestleMania.
Yeah, back to her. This being her first.
My first
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania that I've watched.
Damn.
So like, you've never actually watched any other WrestleManias before this?
Nah.
Has anyone?
I've watched other
You
like
should totally
WWE
go and watch
shows.
WrestleMania 27.
You should so go watch WrestleMania 29. That wasn't a bad actually show. I was just saying generally.
I don't know why you guys said that so like
you should-
sarcastically.
you
I'm
should-
really scared.
You should so go watch WrestleMania 9, just so you know what we mean.
27 has like one good match on it.
Yeah. If you want to watch some
But
good
you're not gonna
ones,
let me know which one it is to
no,
skip ahead.
that's the point.
I mean, if you look at the card, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty
Obvious.
obvious. Who the two are that carry the show.
Oh yeah, because that also had fucking thingo on it. didn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Punk and
Randy.
Punk and, was that? Oh yeah. No,
Punk and
no.
Randy with a catch.
Yeah.
Randy and Punk were WrestleMania
That was
29.
yeah.
One good WrestleMania which you should actually go watch is WrestleMania 19. Good match. Brock nearly breaks his fucking neck.
Good match.
Yeah, just don't watch the Hogan McMahon and you're good.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, because it was also
because I've only ever watched Kurt and
it
Rock
was
from that night.
it was Austin and Rock's last time they faced each other. Good match too.
Was that Mania?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was a good match. Good match. You recommend to go watching it. It's the tangents we're worried about. But this is good. This is good. Also, guys, put in the comments WrestleMania she needs to go watch, because now we're gonna force it. Because she's on this podcast, so she has to watch wrestling more than she already does.
What Mania?
Everybody that follows us, please put a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or even tweet us. We don't have Twitter.
We don't have Twitter. And I
Instagram,
refuse-
DM us.
Yeah, DM us on Instagram because I refuse to download Twitter.
Facts.
They
I
probably
refuse.
tag me. I am on Instagram.
There you
Yeah.
go. Tag her. Help. Just chuck it on us. Just toss it to us and just be like, Everlyn Faye needs to watch this, and then we'll watch it, and then we'll ask Everlyn Faye what she thinks of it, because we've watched it fucking every WrestleMania. Alright, but anyway, and some of them are rough.
Some of them are
those first like 4 roughies.
So even like recently,
Yeah, some of them are hits
Like,
and misses. It's always hits
yeah.
and misses sometimes.
like night 1, I was actually really nervous after that.
Yeah.
Like this year, I was like, ooh, fuck, I really hope night 2 is going to be good. And
She
then
was just
night 2
enjoying
was
her time.
fucking amazing.
Honestly, I was just enjoying it.
Fair enough.
I was
Well-
just there for the ride. I was loving it.
After
though.
this shock announcement that we did not expect to hear, that her first WrestleMania was this one. What did you? Well, let's start with the rating with you. We do it out of 10. Let's do it out of 10 because let's do it out of 5. 5's easier to work with.
Yeah.
What would you rate it? Your first WrestleMania? Because ours are a bit bitchy because we've had years of WrestleMania behind us.
Look, for my very first, I won't go for a 5. I'll go for a 4 out of 5 though.
It's not bad.
It's
Not
not
bad,
bad, but because I feel like obviously there were some parts that I was iffy on, but as my first one, I feel like there's probably another one out there that's gonna top it. So
There are.
There are.
I will find it.
There
I
are.
will find it, and I will.
WrestleMania 23 for me.
What was that one? That was-
Batista,
Batista,
Undertaker, and
yeah.
John and Sean.
Yeah.
The other matches kind of sucked the dick, but those 2 matches really carried me through the night.
I'm big. I'm big.
Money in the Bank was pretty good too.
Mania 25, was that Edge and Mick? Was
No,
that 25?
22.
22? Yeah.
25
22,
was Triple
sorry,
H,
I'm fucking
Randy.
horrible with like dates and numbers
And
and
that's
shit.
why I'm here.
That's exactly why we're here, to help me remember.
Triple H was, just in 25 was Triple H, Randy. And then
That's
it was Edge,
right.
Big Show, and
Yeah,
John Cena.
yeah.
And then it was also Jeff and Matt Hardy in their match.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a great match.
And it was also a Money in the Bank match with CM Punk won his second Money in the Bank.
Right, it is.
And that was also with Santina won the Battle Royal where they had a fuck ton of women and they had every woman they had in the roster and they had a man win it. Hilarious.
Oh, Vince.
I loved it. He had every woman on SmackDown, Raw, ECW, and he still had a man win the Rumble. And it was an all-women's battle royal.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And just watching the girls get thrown out, it was like it was middle rope thrown out. They weren't going over the top.
Wasn't even top rope. Are you kidding me?
It was so funny.
Does that mean the match is still going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
They might
it's
get.
like, isn't
So
like
they all
Swoggle still in like the fucking 04 Rumble or something?
Oh, he's still in the 08 Rumble.
Oh, right, that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Finley's too.
Yeah.
Also, I recommend go watch it, guys. Just if you haven't watched it, go watch it. You should watch it. It's literally the most piss poor like throwouts too. It's just like Walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
Oh my god.
And then she's gonna pump outside.
Oh
It's so
God.
funny. I always skip that match.
Fair enough.
I watched it once and went, oh, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, let's watch other women's wrestling. Let's go watch Ring of Honor.
Yeah, let's go watch Io Sky.
Let's watch TNA. Let's watch
Yeah,
TNA. Let's watch that Knockouts division in 09.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Let's not bring up what happened in 2010 and 11 and 12. TNA. That's not good.
I don't know, so I
Anywho.
don't want you to tell me.
Yeah, anywho. So, 4 out of 5 for her first
Oh
WrestleMania.
yeah, shit, we're rating.
Love it.
I forgot.
Jeff forgot.
That happens a lot. Jeff does that. Yes, he's on board! I didn't talk to her beforehand. I just want to put out that. I didn't tell her anything beforehand.
We're gonna have choice words.
He's gonna regret the decision. What do you rank it? And please don't mention Travis Scott again.
I feel like I've actually shat on it more than I feel like I intended to this episode. I actually did really enjoy.
Yeah, that's how I really think you held back.
I just fucking hated that night 2 main event.
Yeah.
That just like
A lot of people do.
I'm so happy with the outcome. I'm so happy John Cena is finally 17 time, but fuck you.
Preferably 2 Travis Scott.
See, it was really good. Like overall, like night 2 was really good. And El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix was awesome. I think Jay had his best match in his singles
match.
run that he's ever had. It was just an okay Gunther match, but that's not the point.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I'm gonna give it like 3.5.
3.5?
3.5 out of 5.
That's pretty solid.
That's pretty good.
It was like, yeah, like I said, like I feel like I've shot on it more than I intended to. It was actually really good, man.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I don't want to talk about. However, the match was amazing. I don't want to talk about LA Knight and Jacob Fatu.
We'll get into that after. Because I now want to know why. So much. But anywho, because I want to do my ranking, thing first, so we can rant after. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be probably the same as Evelyn. I'm gonna give it 4. Some good matches. I was at first not too happy about Logan Paul and AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, no, that fucking pissed me the fuck off.
Then I saw what they're doing with Karrion Kross and AJ, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, the Karrion Kross like fucking pipe nuke.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Check it out.
Well, we'll let you finish rating, but like we definitely have to talk about that.
Yeah.
We have to talk about that.
Yeah, so I think that Jacob Fatu winning his first title in WWE, which is very rightfully deserved, and he's looking at me like he
It's
probably
rightfully
disagrees.
deserved.
I can see it. I can't see it too much in your face, but I can definitely see your face.
Keep going,
And it felt
keep
very
going.
judgy.
Just keep going.
Definitely Tiffany Stratton beating Charlotte. Went, oh, thank God. Io, Rhea, Bianca. Oh, so good. Punk, Roman, Seth was going to be good anyway. Expected that. So much of that was just really good. So much. The tag title match for the women's felt so stupid. Especially what happened on Raw.
Fuck that match. Like, sorry.
And you take Bayley out of that match?
Like, I'm not even the biggest Bayley fan, but to disrespect Bayley like that is mental.
Yeah.
For Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Have you seen her CVV interview? She literally does it. And,
Yes!
and
I
she's
saw
like,
that clip.
She's like, oh, when's this coming out? Oh, yeah, I'm not. Yeah. She knows she wasn't going
I
to.
feel so bad for her, man.
Yeah.
Especially after last Mania, because that match was fucking awesome.
So great match of the year.
I think that was probably Bayley's best match ever.
Yeah, that's a match you should go watch.
Yes.
WrestleMania 40. Yeah, I
40.
forgot which one we were on. So many, fuck.
Yeah, Jesus.
WrestleMania 40, Io Sky versus Bayley. Also, even Rhea and Becky last year were pretty good.
That was also a great match.
Started the show for night 2. Anywho's. Yeah, so I ranked it 4. I think solid. It wasn't my favorite WrestleMania of all time. We will go down a road at one point to rank them eventually. Maybe we get bored, we do it now. Who knows? I don't know what time we're on.
I need to research for that one, brother.
Yeah, I do too. And also, I feel we're comfy time,
How
but
long
like
have we been gone?
54. But we started before we started. Yeah, so I give it 4. I think it's good. Definitely a good build up. Some matches were good build ups. Others slow.
Yeah. It took a little bit for some feuds to really get going.
Yeah.
specifically Jay and Gunther.
Yeah.
But once that started going,
it was fire.
whee!
It was fire.
That shit was fucking awesome.
It was fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
most of the feuds were pretty good going in.
Yeah.
They definitely could have been better though.
100%.
I feel like the Tiffy and Charlotte match pissed me off because I was like going into it, I was like, all right, this feud hasn't been that awesome. Like the one time they actually did something really, really cool was when they went off script.
Just start shooting.
And then like the match was just kind of mid, which is
Right.
really a shame because I was really I was going into that night already extremely
Like,
confident
getting
saying that's probably going to
Tiffany
be.
got a fucking gigantic bruise on her forehead.
Yeah, I just
Damn.
I went into night one thinking Tiffy and Charlotte will probably have like either a very good shout or will have match of the night.
100%.
And it just
Wild and
felt
close.
like they weren't clicking. It felt like Charlotte was very out of it. It felt like she had a lot of ring rust. I felt like she just didn't want to be there. She just didn't feel involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Tiffy was just trying to make the match good. Is what it felt like to me. But hey, what the hell do I know?
Yeah. Anywho, don't mind me. I was hearing noises.
They can probably pick it up.
Yeah.
But
Anywho,
it's fine. They're
so
used to
obviously
it.
it's 4, 3.5, and 4 for WrestleMania 41. Pretty good, I would say.
I would say overall a pretty damn good Mania.
Yeah.
Just left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I would say so. Evelyn, what would you say?
It was enjoyable. Besides Travis Scott.
You just gotten quieter and quieter
Yeah.
throughout this pod.
Yeah, and it.
Because now I'm just thinking about just that walk of shame of Travis Scott.
Oh.
And it's just in my head.
Oh my god. Okay, well let's try and fix that. Let's talk about Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
And his
Oh my
amazing
god, did you see
platform.
this? Did you see his freaking
Do we need to show you?
Do we need to show you?
Think
Do we
so.
need to pause the recording and show you?
No, do we need to get my phone and show you because I have mine?
Wait, what are we showing?
Have you actually not seen it?
Did he post it on his
The
Instagram?
Karrion Kross promo
Did he post it on his
that he
Instagram?
cut on I think it was Not Sam Wrestling's podcast or the after the post show or something like that.
No, I didn't watch the post show.
I don't either, but I fucking saw the
I went to
clip.
bed.
Fair enough.
Fucking didn't post
It would be I don't know.
Was this after the night one
Search up.
or?
It was after night 2.
Oh, night 2.
On behalf of all of the true fans of professional wrestling, guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go fuck yourself. That's from Killer Cross. No. Let's talk about
Amazing.
Oh.
Come on.
And also to add on to that, he also did another one. There was another video that came out.
Is it?
Yeah, where he's up, and Charlotte's kind of calming him down, and he goes, my contract. They leak my contract. They tell people about what my contract is. I have no fucking privacy here.
Fair
He's
enough.
pissed off, and that is.
I
Thoughts?
think my favorite part of that clip. Oh.
Was that a work? I don't know.
I
I genuinely don't know.
right?
That's
It's
wrestling.
so good. It's so good.
I don't know if what. Oh, because
That's what wrestling is now. I think WWE now is, and I think I've said this at training, not here, but I feel like wrestling now is very because of The Rock from last year. It's very you don't know if it's if it's a work or it's real. Rock saying things stuff he said about Cody's dad was was that a work or is that actually something Rock actually thinks? And I feel like the same thing. Karrion Kross. I love that he mentioned Killer Cross. I loved Killer Cross in TNA. If you get a chance, go watch Killer Cross.
why? They are valid points, which makes it this feels like a bit of a shoot. But then again, is he just saying it because he's working? I'm not sure.
It's the same with Kevin
Right.
Owens.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens
Because
did
the
same
whole
thing.
viral moment
why it's
is
so
very
good.
Facts.
it's facts. It is, and that's kind of why probably Joe was booked for that match
100%.
against Randy. Why Travis Scott was there? It would make a lot of sense. It's those viral little moments.
100%. And
For sure.
It's the same
And
with a lot of things.
Logan Paul would be a hit. Even though he's a heel, he's a hit with the younger crowds because they love him.
100%. Because I got told this by someone, and they're like, if you think of it this way, and I'm just gonna, kayfabe here, but like in wrestling, it's like if you kind of have that moment where it's like you look at Logan Paul, that win, more people are gonna hear about that because he's gonna talk about it on his YouTube channel, he's gonna talk about it on his podcast, he's gonna talk about all these things, and it's gonna be more viral because he's gonna post about it. He'll post about it on his Instagram, he'll post it on Twitter, he'll do whatever he can, and then more people are going to be like, oh my god, I didn't know Logan Paul wrestled, watching WWE.
Yeah.
So now WWE gets more people watching them. Means more people are buying tickets. Meaning that more people are going to come watch them, means they're making more money. It's this whole thing, and it's like, but then if you are a wrestler, and you are like, I'm grinding my shit, you're like, oh, I could have just created a YouTube, or do a podcast. This is not why we did this, by the way.
Nah.
We didn't create this just so we can get booked. We did not. We just did it for the
I
love.
just wanted to do it because I was bored.
Yeah, and I did it because it's funny. But it's like those moments of like, oh, I can, instead of putting in my hard work and like really training hard, I can just, be very athletically gifted and then just start a podcast and I can get lucky.
Yeah.
Or start a YouTube channel. Cool, awesome. But if you're a wrestler, you're like, fuck that. No, I should be able to, if I've got what Karen Cross and Scarlett had, which is 25 years plus experience together, why I should be pissed. Hell, look at AJ Styles. Even though he's great and everyone loves him, like, imagine if AJ, for all his struggles he's been through, and someone had just got shot in front of him and was like, because they had like a YouTube channel, and it's like, oh, okay, fuck, hurtful. And then it's like, oh well, what happens if say like that? If AJ Styles like debuted now, like started now, he 100% would not be the amazing person he is now.
No.
Because he would get kind of pushed aside for guys like Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Or Joe Hendry. Even though I love Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's worked fucking years to get where he is now. But like, it's like those little viral moments. Wrestling is not about wrestling anymore. It's about viral moments. And it's 100% fact.
And the reason why, I'm cutting in here, but viral moments, these small little clips are needed because platforms like TikTok and posting, I guess, what's the word? I can't find the word right now, but like, you know how YouTube has now YouTube Shorts to copy TikTok, and Instagram has Instagram Reels. They're made to be short.
Yeah.
Brain rot.
Brain rot. And they're meant to be kept short to keep the attention span on people sharper and so they don't get distracted. Because if I see a TikTok that's probably over like a minute long, I'm probably scrolling past it. But if it's a 20 to 30 second clip, I'm watching it. And that's more likely to be that viral little moment from Mania, for example.
Well, look at friggin' Matt Cardona. Since he's left WWE, he's been using social media like a goddamn workhorse. And like he said it in interviews and that, he's like, I don't know why certain independent wrestlers aren't using social media like it's their life depends on it. Because at the end of the day, fans aren't gonna give two shits about you if you're just kind of going from one show to another and being like, oh, I'm just gonna show up and like, go cool. It's like, no, you need to use social media. You need to go out there and be like, hey guys, come watch us. Come watch, say like if we were all wrestling, I'm like, guys, right now, come watch us. Fucking next SPW show. Come watch Everlyn Faye. Come watch Bob. Come watch Jared Styles. Come watch us wrestle. Because this is what's going to make people watch us. Because they're going to be like, oh, crap, when is the next show? And we're like, oh, but, it's next week. Fucking whatever. Or come watch the ASPW show. It's like, cool, that's next week. But it's like, these are the things that are going to happen. As Everlyn Faye just said, kids now don't have the
attention span.
That's what I was looking for. My brain didn't want to work with. Attention spans to give a shit. Like, I watch so much wrestling now, like, even like 20-minute, 30-minute matches. I'm like, kids now, I couldn't get a kid now to sit through that match. I couldn't get them to sit through an hour-long Kenny Okada match unless they loved Kenny Omega or Okada.
It's a struggle to, like...
And that hurts me to say.
It's a struggle to get full-grown men that I know to watch fucking, like, 20 to 30-minute matches just because they fucking spend all their time on brain rot. Which I do as well. I love doom scrolling.
It is something we're all guilty of, honestly.
Yeah, it's something that like everyone that has a phone, you're most likely guilty of it. It's just fucking doom scrolling. It's like I do, like, of course I do. Yeah. But like, you still got to be able to sit there and watch something. I mean, I do get it to an extent. I can't sit down and watch a 3-hour movie just because I'm wired in a sense of like I just don't like other than wrestling. I literally do not watch a single like live action like show or movie. I literally just watch like wrestling, the Premier League, and then like everything else is just like cartoons and anime. So I do get it from that point.
But some animes are quite fucking long too.
They are.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
But
I think you've got to grip them. If you're, especially in
Yeah.
wrestling, you've got to like, and it's very hard, especially in matches now. You've got to grip them straight away. You can't just be like, you can't just be a good wrestler now. And this is one thing I feel like, I don't know if you guys have been told this, but I got told this is, especially now with wrestling, I feel like you can't just be a good wrestler.
Yeah.
You have to be a good character or a good speaker or a good something, or you post really cool, interesting videos. Like Karrion Kross, at one point, he was down a deep, shitty hole in WWE. But then he got released, started posting some really cool videos, made people care about him again, got hired back, and they're like, "Cool, we're gonna help you do these
Even
videos."
I feel horrible. I'm blanking on the dude's name. Duke from Chase U.
Oh, Duke Hudson, yeah,
Duke Hudson. The shit he's been doing with like the two sides two sides of the same coin type shit. Like that shit is awesome. I love that shit.
Yeah. And it's good because it makes people go, oh shit, this is cool. This is Like at first I heard someone say it that he was doing that, and I was like, okay, cool. And then it popped up on my socials, and I was like, oh, this is actually really sick. I love what this is great. It's
really
cool little
awesome.
like moment, and I'm like, it makes you kind of go, wrestling now is, as I said, you can't be a good wrestler anymore. You've got to have multiple things.
I'll be frank. I didn't really like Chase U was like the one thing in NXT that I was always like, I just didn't really get it.
Yeah, I didn't
like
give a shit. I didn't give a
like
shit.
it was they had some cool moments, but like ultimately I was just like, all right, whatever. And then like Duke got released and he started posting all that shit, and I was like, why did they not just let him do something like this on NXT?
Yeah, and I think because obviously Everlyn Faye, you do more interviews with the wrestlers, so you can probably vouch more for this, and you do more on social media because she's gonna be helping running our social media. Love that. I
love socials.
But like you can vouch more for this in the sense of wrestling now has turned more to like that social media side than it is to the in-ring style. So like in-ring, it's more like, cool, you can be a good wrestler, but like if you haven't got any presence on social media, like there's nothing.
I am like, obviously I'm very passionate about social media and how social media works, and like I could go on for like hours about every little tips and tricks that I know about Instagram and TikTok and all this other stuff, like how to specifically lay out an Instagram reel to get more views, or how to look into the insights about the hashtags, and it's all like this little stuff that really adds up. But it's also just like about capturing certain moments.
Yeah.
And you need those moments to happen, I guess, like in ring, but they also have to, I don't know, like they have to be good enough to be shown.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like this battle between the two. Like, I don't know, I'm like rambling a little bit. It's so hard to explain it, but if you don't have a social media presence, no one's going to notice you. At the end of the day, which is sad. I mean, people like myself, we live on social media, and it is sad, but it's just the generation, I guess. It's where it's moving. Yeah,
especially being wrestlers in Australia. It's like, if we want to get like noticed by WWE or an AEW or a TNA or wherever else you want to wrestle, you've got to be on social media.
Oh yeah,
because like I want to wrestle in places like Rev Pro and Progress and places like in England and I'm like, they're not gonna find me because they're not coming to Perth. Rev Pro is not gonna do a show in Perth, as far as I know. I'd love them to, be great. Progress is the same. I haven't been back since 2018. But it's like, if I want to get noticed by them, I would need to go to them. I need to go to England. I need to go to Japan. Because companies aren't coming to us as much as they would, say, like America. American wrestlers, I feel, get so much more of like, not ease, because there's a fuck ton of them, so they have a little harder. But it's like, there's a lot more companies you can get your foot in to. So if I was like to go to a TNA, I can easily try and get my foot in. If I was in America and wrestling that. But like, I feel like now it's like you now have to keep, Everlyn Faye, it's just really, goddamn, you got to have social media presence. That's, and even now, like we're finding out a lot more now. We're doing podcasting that it is about what we're posting.
Yeah.
And big shout out to old Axel Strife, as we always do. But it's more like he's mentioned to us. He was like, we were doing a podcast, and he was like, cool, you're doing your podcast. What's making people stay around? He's like, cool, people follow you, people subscribe. What's making them stick around? What are you doing differently to someone that already is doing this?
Yeah, he's given us a lot of like just really good advice on how to like navigate it, what we should be posting, just like general shit like that. He's just a fucking really good dude.
Yeah, he's a G, one of the boys. But it's like those things, and we're just like, oh crap, we didn't think of that before.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, now we did. That's one of the reasons. God, I just bit my tongue. But one of the reasons why we brought Everlyn Faye in, as much as like she can do all these things, she's also gonna help with things that we really need help with. She's gonna help with that social media thing that we need, like, to try and figure out if we're not, she can easily be like, guys, we need to post more little reels, or we need to post more of this. This is what's gonna get more people to watch us. Our YouTube channel is dipping a bit. People aren't sticking around as much as they would. We need to fix it.
Yeah.
And we're like, cool, now we know what to do. Because instead of just me and him just going, I think we're doing well.
Yeah.
Good enough. Go us.
Instead of us just going,
we have someone
that
else.
was a fun episode.
Yeah. We have a third party going, hey, I'm looking at things. I'm looking at the analytics. They're dipping at this time.
Yeah.
They're getting bored here. They're not coming back for here. We need to fix that here. So I think that's definitely... This has come into more of a rant about social media than it has anything else.
Yeah,
it has a little bit.
Than a podcast about wrestling. But yeah,
but it is like a job interview almost. Like, socials become your first impression.
Yeah, 100%.
Because where is a promoter going to look? Like, the first time they're seeing someone, like a wrestler, to put on their show, they're going to look to their socials. And if they don't have a good social layout... Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It makes it harder to like make the decision of who to book.
Yeah. Well,
which I definitely understand.
Yeah. Well, considering we just went on a rant about social media, and
and we said we were going to end like probably like I can't see the time from here, but
no, it's 1:15. We're doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think maybe we do a quick little game.
Yeah.
And then we. But yeah, so that was underrated, overrated. We'll try and do more of those. We're going to try and maybe do more with wrestlers and fans, maybe. I don't know. If you come to shows, see us.
If we can
us
muster up the self-confidence to come chat to you guys.
because you're scary.
We're like, hey, do you want to be in a social media video?
Yeah, we won't tag you.
We'll just grab your name and your occupation.
Yeah, we'll grab your name, your number, your social security number, your ID,
credit card information.
Yeah, and we will talk to you later. And we won't film the video. But so that has been underrated, overrated, and that is also our show.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to wrap up.
Yeah. Do you want to do the thing, or should we let this one and try and figure out what we say?
Yeah, let's find out if you watched the pod or not. What do we say?
What's the little thing he said at the start of the show?
What's our catchphrase here at Mat Manifesto?
There's a catchphrase. Support local wrestling.
Yeah.
Got it in the end and not all whispered to by Ben.
But yeah, no, thank you guys very much for listening, for watching. Thank you very much to Everlyn Faye for joining us on this Mat Manifesto journey.
Yes. And also to do my thing, because I'm not giving it to her without a lot of fighting. Go support your local wrestling, as she said earlier. But go support, whether you're in Perth, whether you're in Adelaide, whether you're in Melbourne, Sydney, England, where this man's going soon. So beat him up. America, Canada, Europe, Asia, Japan, wherever. You could be in fuck nowhere. Go watch local wrestling. Go support local wrestling. Go support local wrestlers. Go buy local wrestlers merch. As I'm wearing David Storm's old
James
merch.
Hartness.
Yep, and she didn't get the memo. Whoopsies.
I came from training, guys.
So yeah, go support local wrestling. Go support us. Obviously, all the shit we tell you at the start of the show.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram at Mat Manifesto. Yeah.
I was expecting you to do it too.
I'm pretty sure. Is it Mat Manifesto Pod or is it?
No, it's Mat Manifesto.
I haven't logged into that account for a minute now.
It's at the Mat Manifesto.
At Mat Manifesto on Instagram. Follow us. Like all of our posts on Spotify. rate us 5 stars and follow us.
Like Dave Meltzer watching a Will Ospreay match.
And if you're on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you very much again for listening. And if you're watching, thank you very much for watching.
And also, go follow Everlyn Faye if you're not already. It's really
go follow Everlyn Faye.
If you're not, I'm so disappointed in you.
I'll find it very fantastic.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay,
All right.
that's it.
Yeah.
Turn
Ending it there.
We're
Thank you
done.
guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Peace out.